And by the end of summer, things are real dry. They haven't recovered, from rains yet, and then the winds pick up. So that's the time that you wouldn't think we'd get big fires, but we actually do.
Scott, you've been doing this for a lot of years now. Are you seeing any trends?
Although I am getting more of the same dry mouth, dry throat that I've had quite a bit of today. Had it in the library today, which is rare. Usually I just get different pain sensations. So that was a little bit different. But it's real windy today, so I could either put up with the dry mouth, dry throat, or try to get around outside in 30-mile-an-hour winds where it could be something different and more painful.
All right, sir. We really appreciate your time. Godspeed to you and your fellow firefighters out there. Meantime,
just a correction real quick, if I can. I heard that they said 2,500 acres.
Got it, Scott.
25,000.
We appreciate it. We got to run. Thank you. Up against a hard break. Back in Washington, what does the federal judge's ruling against the Trump administration mean?
Park running, upwind, overflow shelter, 10 till 7, 5 till 7, nervous pain, neck. Sunday night, Monday morning at overflow shelter, no sleep, stimulants, often early in the night, and then just pretty gradual for the rest of the night. Some instances of nervous pain, notably in the right leg, in the middle of my leg, where it's connected to the hip, and I think that was about it. Monday night, waiting to get into overflow shelter, back pain, in the little ante room, not actually in the foyer, I suppose, between the door and the atrium, or it's, I don't know if it's a foyer, I don't know what you call it exactly. Again, no sleep last night. Pretty cold, I think single digits, and with wind chill right around 0. Problems at the Lincoln Library, dry mouth, dry throat. Had to leave library early, decided to go back and just try to stay indoors, but keep walking so I wouldn't have the dry mouth, dry throat, and a histamine effect. I left overflow shelter at 7:30. Spine vibration in TV room and in the room where I was supposed to try and sleep. With nervous back pain starting on the way in, it just seems like I wouldn't get any sleep, or it'd be very painful, or just not going to work out. (9:21). I'm at Walmart. Wind is out of the north. Car parked Marked running upwind, slight pain to chin, not same spot as more collision. This is on the front part of the chin and to the left.
Welcome back this Saturday. Everybody's still digesting a federal judge's ruling that appears to be a legal victory to congressional Democrats.
Just started to try to get some
the
sleep.
ruling says the House
Walmart,
impeachment
north
inquiry
side,
is
wind
legal,
out of the north.
in a move that contradicts President Trump's claims.
Back
The probe is
pain.
invalid. Lucas Tomlinson joining us with more.
Close to same spot as San Diego collision.
Leland, it's a major victory for House Democrats by a federal judge appointed by President
area,
Obama.
dull,
The impeachment inquiry of President Trump may
pinpointed.
proceed over allegations the president withheld military aid
If
from
pain would have
Ukraine.
continued, it
Also
probably
ruled
would
the
have
House
strengthened. It
Judiciary
seems to be
Committee
right in
can
that same
view
area.
secret evidence from Special Counsel Robert Mueller. At this hour, Democrats are questioning a witness for the first time over the weekend. Ambassador Philip Rieker is the current acting Assistant Secretary of State for European Affairs. The 54-year-old career diplomat arrived on Capitol Hill 3 hours ago. Fox has told the State Department ordered Ambassador Rieker not to appear. The House Intelligence Committee then issued a subpoena forcing him to testify. Republican lawmakers demand more transparency to these closed-door hearings. Some Democrats agree.
I've fought all over the world, from Afghanistan to Africa, and those countries have more due process than what's going on here, where at least the accused can have counsel present. This is a sham.
I do think it will obviously lead, and it always has been the intention of Mr. Schiff to hold public hearings. We would all be far better served sooner rather than later that we get to the public hearing phase of this.
House Democrats are expected to grill Rieker about President Trump's abrupt firing of former U.S. Ambassador to Ukraine, Yuri Yovanovitch, and allegations that President asked his Ukrainian counterpart to investigate Joe Biden in exchange for $400 million in military aid. Democrats say they needed to hear from the witness today because of Elijah Cummings' funeral in Baltimore yesterday. Republican Congressman Jim Jordan urged Ambassador Rieker not to show up. We hope to hear from lawmakers later today following the closed-door testimony
that's going on right now, Lucas.
Nervous pain.
They're in this SCIF, which is the secure facility downstairs in the Capitol.
Tuesday
they can come out
morning.
And they can kind of talk on and off about what they might have heard, does it move the needle, etc. But then it goes back to what
out of the, I think, supposed to be around
the testimony is truly
northeast at this point, maybe northeast.
Hearings are unclassified, so where the transcripts release them is demanding more transparency.
Yeah, because there's so many Republicans who aren't allowed in. I think there's about 47 who are. Lucas, great reporting. Jillian's got a little bit more on what all of this means.
We now turn to our A-Team political panel. We've got Fox News contributor and Democratic strategist Doug Schoen, and we've also got the chairman of
3:30 Tuesday morning.
David Avella. Gentlemen,
Your nation's still I can hear a
Saturday.
car.
We love seeing you. Doug, I'm going to go to you first. So this judge's ruling yesterday is
pretty high,
unquestionably for Democrats, but is it kind of, as they're saying, legitimizing everything they're doing, giving them carte blanche to proceed forward with impeachment however they want?
No, I don't think it legitimizes the process. I think it says they should have access to the grand jury information that Robert Mueller had, which is a precedent that was established in the Nixon impeachment. I think it's the right decision, but I share the views of both the Democratic and Republican congressmen that you just interviewed, Jillian, indicating that I'd like more transparency, because for the American people to make a judgment about what's going on, we can't do these hearings only in secret, without transcripts, without disclosure. I think that's wrong. Now, I think there's plenty of evidence to suggest that this is a reasonable process. I think the Trump administration is wrong discouraging people from testifying, but ultimately, transparency in this process, as we had during the Nixon administration, is only a good thing.
So, David, we know that Republicans, you included, want more transparency, in this process. But there's this trend where Republicans are hitting the Democrats' impeachment process the process itself, you know, every step of the way, they're contesting every single move to the point where Jim Jordan spent much of the day railing yesterday about the fact that today, Schiff has got this ambassador, Phil Reeker, testifying on a Saturday. Like, are these the fights
nervous
that you guys
pain,
really want to
foot,
your energy
right
fighting?
foot.
Well, the fights were being given how the hearings are being run,
inside,
because every action the Democrats take,
left
it's not about finding
area
the
of
truth.
foot.
It's about getting the outcome that they ultimately want. And so you see Republicans pushing back
like the first
and
knuckle
looking
and the
for
big
more
toe.
transparency. But the bigger issue is for the Democrats. And that is, as we get ready for 2020,
driving upwind, some revving engines, some moving to position upwind.
Doug looks at a lot of surveys, particularly amongst independent voters. What do they hear most about from Democrats? They hear this impeachment. What
some
they
obscured
don't
by
hear
snow,
is
some
ideas
not.
that actually are going to make their lives better. And while Americans may want to learn more about this impeachment, what they really want is Congress focused on what they care about, and they're not getting it from this Congress.
It's a fair line of argument, right?
Walmart, auto.
Absolutely, it's a
There's an
fair
engine
argument.
revving pretty
Democrats
loudly.
won the midterms in 2018, not on impeachment. They won it on climate change. They won it on health care. They won it on economic inequality. And those are the issues that elect the Democrats in 2020. I differ with David because I think the impeachment inquiry is a fair one, but we don't differ on the fact that I think impeachment is a political loser for the Democrats with anyone save their hardcore base.
What about this counter investigation? For some reason,
that's a little bit surprising. That's supposed to shift around
that the DOJ
in a couple
headed
hours.
up by Bill Barr and one of his deputies,
then that's
Durham, is conducting right now. Do you think the fact that we're now hearing this is going criminal?
But as I did open the door,
I guess, David,
nervous pain, left foot, lasted for about a couple minutes, then died down. So I'm not sure where the particular vehicle is. Trucks doing snow removal at Walmart. First vehicle with snow blade. Approximately 10:30, 10:45. Dry mouth, dry throat.
We're doing very well in Syria with Turkey and everybody else that we're dealing with. We have secured the oil. We have a lot of oil. We've secured the oil. We have a couple of people that came knocking. We said, don't knock.
Red truck parked 2 spaces
I would say
from
that things
me.
are going very well.
On the far
I know people are still in the basement, in a secure room in the basement, trying to make us look as bad as possible, but that's not working too well. A lot of things are happening very good, and I appreciate Republicans are just outraged, and the American public is outraged that the do-nothing Democrats are doing nothing. They are doing nothing. There's such an opportunity to get things done. We need USMCA passed. It's a great deal for our country, for our farmers, manufacturers, unions. It's a great deal for our country. So we need USMCA passed.
Of me moving all the stuff from the back part of the car toward the front part of the car. So,
well, it's a word that many Democrats have used. It's a word that many people have used over the years. But that's a word that has been used many times. And let me tell you something. The level of unfairness for a perfect conversation with the president of Ukraine. This was a perfect conversation. And frankly, had they known what the conversation was, they wouldn't have even wasted everybody's time. But this was a perfect conversation with the president of Ukraine. President of Ukraine and his foreign minister separately came out and said there was absolutely nothing wrong with the conversation. President of Ukraine and the foreign minister came out and said there was no anything. There was no, he used the word, no blackmail. They said
no
there
more
was
than
no
2 minutes of me
pressure.
moving
There
back
was
to the car.
nothing done
If I
wrong.
was at the front of
This
the car,
is a
then
hoax. Just like there was no collusion
if it was
after 2
painful
years,
or
they
something, I
found
could just
out
get out or
and
move
wasted
or whatever.
$45 million.
So it's noteworthy that
This is a disgrace that this could happen in our
I
country.
moved all the
But
stuff
remember,
from the back of the car to the front of the
the
car
president of
so that I
Ukraine,
could stretch out and get some
right
sleep.
now, the president of Ukraine said no pressure. President of Ukraine and his foreign minister said again, no pressure, no blackmail. They don't even know what you people are talking about. It's a hoax. It's a hoax. It's just a
11:30 Walmart
continuation
Auto.
of the Russian witch hunt, which turned out to be phony. The Mueller deal was phony, and now they have this. And all it is very simple. It's one conversation that I had with the president of Ukraine that was perfect. That Adam Schiff defrauded everybody, and he made up the conversation in the halls of Congress.
Short pain.
Criminal investigation into Rudy Giuliani? I don't think so, because I think Rudy is a great gentleman. He's been a great crime fighter. He looks for corruption wherever he goes. Everybody understands Ukraine has big problems in that regard. Rudy Giuliani's a fine man. He was the greatest mayor in the history of New York, and he's been one of the greatest crime fighters and corruption fighters. Rudy Giuliani's a good man.
And now the beer's gone.
Department still investigate Biden? Should the Justice Department still be investigating?
Well, I think what Biden did and his son, and now I guess they're finding also Romania, that just came out today, or some other country, and I'm sure there are more than that. When a man walks away who has no talent, no skill, no experience, $1.5 billion out of China, when he walks away with $168,000 a month for him and his friend
Walmart Auto
from Ukraine, when Ukraine supposedly gave him $3 million, whatever the numbers are, then he's got no experience in oil and no experience anywhere. And now other nations are coming out. I heard one today. I won't embarrass the nation.
107325.
All he's doing, and in my opinion, that's a payoff.
Upwind of me.
Because you don't pay that kind of money
vehicles I see running
for any other reason. And then you look at what the father did with oil. And let's get oil, and then all of a sudden, let's not get oil. And now he's a great environmentalist because the Ukraine benefits by that, and other places benefit by that.
20 after 11,
I consider what they did to be an outrage to our country.
The north side of the building.
I consider that
could be a bus.
an outrage to our country.
I heard some buses around. Wind is out of the east, maybe a little southeast, something like that. Pretty warm, but similar effect is noticeable.
They got 40 very
Earlier,
quickly. I think they're at 47.
There's a vehicle,
and some of them don't even know about it yet. It only took place yesterday afternoon. So they had a great response. We have great support. We had 185 out of 185. The other night, the Republican congressman, I think we had 185 present, and we had 185 positive votes. And with the senators, we're doing great.
Thursday night. The 18th.
We're doing very well with China. We're moving along nicely. We're dealing with them right now. And a lot of good things are happening with China. They want to make a deal very badly. What? We're moving with Afghanistan. We're doing well in Afghanistan. We're slowly bringing things down to a certain level. But we're doing very well with Afghanistan. Things are moving along.
25, another stimulant effect. Walmart Auto, north side. Car is kind of iced over, so I can't tell.
Here's the problem. Here's the problem. He's a never Trumper, and his lawyer's a never Trumper. And the other problem is, hey, everybody makes mistakes. Mike Pompeo, everybody makes mistakes. He's a never Trumper. His lawyer's the head of the never Trumpers. They're a dying breed, but they're still there. And here's the other problem. You're with CNN, and you're fake news. Mr. President, we're all in for free. They have to do U.S.